Buenas, y'all. It's like 6 a.m. I'm cutting up and gathering some fruta together right now. I have blueberries, some strawberries, and a mango. That one's good as hell. But also I have me coffee, and I'm growing fresh mint. I'm sorry, the lighting's kind of weird, but I'm growing fresh mint outside, and it's growing like really good. It's already flourishing and stuff. And I love picking them in the morning, and I put them in my coffee, and it gives such a good flavor, y'all. The clásico coffee with some honey and then the mint, sabrosa, truly. And I also put the mint in mi agua fresca that I have. Let me show y'all. Yeah, look how cute this is. I got this from Goodwill for literally, I don't even know how much, but it was not expensive at all. And I got the matching thing. It was probably like $2 for each, something around that. But I'm gonna use this for my like tea, because it has the lid and stuff for my herbs. Yeah, but you literally can't get this type of, what are they, like pictures, or not even like kitchenware and stuff, like cute, like vintage looking kitchenware. You could really only find them at like thrifting and all that. Like, you're not gonna find this shit at Walmart, and it's like it's good quality, you know what I'm saying? It ain't plastic, it ain't, but anyways, you're getting distracted. But yeah, I put in mi agua fresca. You can't really see. I'm trying to show it without it spilling. Damn, that's terrible. Hold up, let me show y'all. Okay, I have mi pepino, and it's the mint, and then I put limon in there, and a slice of limon. But yeah, I always have agua fresca on deck, pepino usually. But if I have like coconut, I do have coconut, but I just don't feel like opening it right now. But I always have like agua fresca on deck, pepino, agua fresca, and I just put limon and mint in it, and it's so good. It is so hydrating, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, regular water, it's like good, but you know, bottled or any just regular water, it literally has like no nutrients in it, and I feel like it still like doesn't really do anything. This actually gives you energy because it's, you know, soaking in the flavor of the pepino and the mint and the limon, and it's adding things, you know, adding energy to it and all of that. And I love like mixing it with coconut water when I have some, even if it's like in the box or whatever, the coconut water, the carton. Yes, so good. But I just wanted to record to talk about actually something, and to get a little active on my little foodies channel, right? The other day I seen this YouTube reel of this girl. She was a white woman, and she was talking about how she thinks she found the like recipe to like cooking, you know, for people who can't cook. And she said she was a former white woman who couldn't cook, and she said she had a Mexican husband or boyfriend, one of them, but she said she was expressing how his family taught her, you know, the carne asada. That's how she was saying it, the chorizo. She had a really good accent. But she was saying how they were like teaching her and she did all the steps, but it never came out like it was okay, she said, but it never came out like authentico, you know what I'm authentica, you know what I'm saying? And then she said she started tapping into like kind of her roots when it comes to cooking, like her ancestors, what they would make, and started homemaking that and stuff. And so she didn't go into depth exactly what she made, but she said like maybe some type of stew, like vegetables and shit, I don't know. But yeah, and y'all, after watching that, I was like, that, like, I've always like thought about that. I'm like, that's why we need to tap into our roots. A lot of people think they can't cook, but they're trying to cook like these things that's like not in their blood, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just, it's literally in your blood. Your DNA is so valuable and stuff, and that's why I always express you have to tap into your roots, who you actually are. We, in this world, you know, it's cool to tap into other cultures and shit, because I definitely do. I love like Caribbean food and stuff like that, but my Caribbean food, when I make like jerk chicken and stuff, I buy like the Jamaica like rub, you know, from like, not exactly from there, but in stores. Like, I'm not, you know, like, I know you could home make the spice, but I just don't have that access to ingredients. I don't have the time, the money to do that, to make my own, you know, jerk rub and shit like that. But I buy like the Jamaica rub and stuff, and I try to do the best I can as it is like in the culture and stuff. But my food, like, I always add like a Mexican touch to it though. Like, literally, it doesn't come out like authentic to, you know, like if I was like Caribbean, you know what I mean, from that culture. And that's what like I was seeing in the comments too, how like this one person in the comments was saying how whatever like food she makes, it's always kind of like, I think she said like Italian, like it has like an Italian touch to it, no matter what like kind of culture it is. And that's what I've noticed too. And I was like, bro, I relate to this, because me, I honestly put like just random shit together sometimes, like literally like whatever I have in my fridge, whatever I just have, and I kind of just make something out of nothing. But I've literally always realized that every single time like I do just make something out my ass, you know what I'm saying, it always has like a Mexican touch. Like, it always, I don't know, it's good as fuck. Like, I make this pasta, right? And like I said, just do what I have. I'm not trying to make it like Italian or whatever. It's just I'm feeling pasta. Like, I'll take carrots, I'll take a tomato. Like, I'm not using any sauce, like I'm making the sauce. I'll take like 1 tomato, 1 carrot, some celery, what else, probably some other stuff, and I saute that, all that, put paprika, salt, pepper, you know what I'm saying, and then I let that kind of soak in, and I, you know, I either cut up or smash up the tomato and make a little sauce, right? And then I like boil the pasta, and then I combine it together, and I do other stuff to it, but I'm not trying to go in depth like that. But it turns out like really good, like for real. But it you know, it's not Italian. Even though pasta is considered Italian, it doesn't taste like, maybe it does. I haven't been to like Italy or whatever, but you know, they have a wide range of stuff, you know, and they're kind of connected to, okay, anyways. But it doesn't come out like I'm from Italy, you know, but it's good. It's really good, actually. I love that pasta. But it has like, you know, like my own, like, that's why I don't know. I hope I'm explaining this right. I know I'm kind of everywhere, but I hope y'all get the gist though. Like, it just has that, your ancestors touch, your roots touch, or whatever, and everything I kind of make like kind of, I've noticed it has that Mexican touch to it. Even when I make banana bread, I don't really know what culture banana bread is. I don't know if it's like a Western thing or something. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know actually. But I love making banana bread though, because we always have bananas on deck, and sometimes, you know, they go bad, and that's when I get to whipping it up. But it always has like that like pan dulce like touch, you know, because I think it's like the type of like cinnamon I use too, and all of that, because it's not just, you know, the powdered cinnamon, like it's the cinnamon stick, but I put it in the blender because we don't have just regular cinnamon, we just have the cinnamon sticks. So I had to blend it up and then add it to it, but it was like the cinnamon from Mexico and stuff. And then like the vanilla I use too, like it always, like I love it though, like it tastes better, it tastes to my taste buds, to my roots, you know what I'm saying? And I love it. And then when I share it with people, they love it too, like they just, yeah. And it's like, you know, it's not exactly how banana bread is, but that's like the beauty of like cooking, and cooking in your own style, you know. But yeah, that's what I've noticed, and that's why it's like I'm on here and I'm like, y'all tap in. Y'all think y'all can't cook and this and that. Y'all are just like, it's good to experiment with different cultures and stuff, truly, but don't bog yourself down when it's not exactly tasting like its culture or this and that. You know, ain't no wrong with tapping into other cultures and making it, you know, your own in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like when I make like my jerk chicken and stuff, like I get the rub and stuff, I cook it up, I make coconut rice and plátanos. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's good to add your own touch. We all have different taste buds and stuff like that. And it's good to experiment in different cultures, truly. But don't bog yourself down when you can't like get it authentic, you know. And it's okay, like some can though, you know. People who are like really good at cooking and just doing that shit. But if you really want to make it like authentic to its culture, you gotta buy like the ingredients they use and where they kind of come from in a way, you know, because if you go to the islands and stuff, they have different stores, they have different products and stuff than wherever you're at, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so good. My favorite part ever since a little kid. And with the peels too, I used to always like take it and grab it, because how my parents would cut it, the mangoes, they would do it in one cut. Like they would take the mango and then start from the top and then swirl around it and try to do it in one cut or whatever. I kind of like doing it like that, but I feel like it makes my hands more dirty and I don't like that, so I kind of just slice it like that, like skin it, but not in one, because you have to like hold it, and I ain't even trying to do that. But I would always snatch the whole like ring and I would like go down and I would eat it, because it's so good. But yeah, I just wanted to express that y'all can cook. Y'all just need to tap into your own roots. And hella people in the comments were saying like, I've noticed that too, like I'm really good at, like my dishes always come out like my culture, you know what I mean? And when I got into cooking and stuff, like I've always noticed like I love just like cooking, like Mexican cuisine just came easy to me, you know, and all of that. Like I love cooking it. I love cooking the process of it and the flavors, all that stuff. What I grew up on type shit. But I love trying like different, like Another thing is I be trying, like, oh, this is another perfect example, bro. Okay, so like making ramen noodles, bro, like Japanese cuisine and all of that stuff, and like Chinese cuisines, they never like taste authentic. It always has a Mexican touch, bro. And when it came to when I would make caldo de pollo, I would save the broth, and I would take the broth, and I bought these like the ramen noodles, not the Maruchan ones or whatever. It was the actual like ramen brand or whatever. I don't know. And it came in a box, and it had like little like the noodles or whatever, the ramen noodles. And so I would take the caldo and some of the vegetables in it. You know, I'll just take the caldo de pollo. Sometimes I'll add pollo, sometimes I wouldn't, depending if I felt like having it or not. But yeah, so I'll heat up the caldo and the vegetables, sometimes chicken, sometimes not, and I would add this like spice mix that my dad got from Mexico to give it even more flavor and some color to it. It was this one. I think I saw some. It's this, but it's actually to like make mole. So like you would marinate the chicken, like you would add this with some broth, just a little bit of broth to kind of thicken it up and not water it, you know? And you would marinate the chicken in it, and then you could cook it and all that stuff. But I didn't do that. I just added it to my caldo, and it watered down, but it gave it the flavor or whatever, you know, and not really a mole flavor. But it's kind of weird when I added it to like the ramen, it didn't give it like a mole flavor, but when I used it like I guess the correct way, it did have more of a mole flavor. But that's because it was more thicker and less broth, and it wasn't in the soup, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I made that ramen, I would add that to it because I'm like, that should be good, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just be trying shit. But what I was making was considered like, I guess, more of like, I was trying to make like a ramen, you know, but it wasn't authentic. And that's what I'm saying, always that Mexican touch. And then I would add aguacate, some limon, and all of that, because that's what I have, and that's just what I like. And sometimes like I'll add a boiled egg or whatever, but I don't add any like sweet soy sauce, or I don't even actually have any soy sauce. But I love that type of food. I love Vietnamese food too. Oh my gosh, I love their food. In Tejas, they had like, that's why I love Tejas, like they have like cultural food for real. Like you could get cultural food easily, and you don't have to drive like to the city and shit like that just to get it, you know, in one place. Like it's everywhere in Tejas for real, and you don't have to drive like an hour and be stuck in traffic and this and that. Like you drive 20-30 minutes, you know what I'm saying, depending where you at, of course. But where I was at, man. But I love it authentically, but I can't, like, I'm not from that culture, you know what I mean? So I try to like do my best when I'm feeling like ramen or this and that. I try to do my best. But even when I do, like when I did try, I know on this channel, the Foodies channel, I made like pad thai noodles with the salmon, and I had like sweet soy sauce. I had some of like the ingredients, but again, like it came out like not like as like Mexican, I guess, but it still wasn't like authentic, you know what I mean? But it was good as hell though, still. But yeah, I just wanted to express that and kind of talk about that. I forgot to drink my coffee. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to try that. And we need to start normalizing drinking like black coffee, you know? We don't need all the, like, you can add like some like regular sugar and stuff, but like, you know, going to like Starbucks and this and that, like Starbucks is not that good. I honestly do not like Starbucks. I have like some family members that love Starbucks, you know what I mean? And I don't like it. Like, I would rather get Dunkin' than Starbucks, in my opinion. But I don't even like Dunkin' that much. I don't be going like, no. I like this. And I never really was a, okay, I'm not just saying, I'm not trying to make this video super long, but yeah, tap into your roots, especially if you want to get into cooking. Try cooking foods that's in your culture and start, you know, small and stuff, and then gradually tap into other cultures and add your little touch or whatever, you know, and make it food, truly. And yeah, I really do want to get into making like Nigerian food. I love Nigerian food. I want to learn how to make the fufu. Bro, that shit is so good. So good. And they have some good spots too. Especially this one I went to. It was called like Lagos something. Lagos like Grill and Bar or something like that. And it's in the tone or whatever. But yeah, that place was the best one I've had it at. But yeah, I definitely want to get into making that. But like I said, that takes time and practice. I know you gotta like when it comes to, I be seeing some videos, they be like with the fufu, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, get into like cultural food, and it be cheaper too. Like, it actually be like, bro, okay, we finna get into this. Hold on, let me close my fruit up because this is for after work, because then I have class after work. But anyways, bro, I don't know why people like are so into like the fast food chains or whatever. Like, they are not good. Like, of course we all know that, but like, just the taste of it, it's not good. Like, and it's expensive. Like, they're really scamming y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally scamming, when you could get some real food for the same price and more. You could get more of it, y'all. Like, at this Nigerian place that I got riro, and chicken riro. I don't know, I know it's called like riro, but with the fufu, and it was so good. It's like it has like spinach, it has seeds, it has a whole bunch of ish, bro. Yeah, it was chicken riro, and y'all, they gave me, it was like $20. Yeah, it was like $20, and I got 2 big ass chicken legs, bro. 2 big ass chicken legs. Me being serious as hell, but dead ass, and it was covered in that sauce, the soup. I don't know exactly what it is, but it was so good. And then they gave me a big ball of fufu. Y'all, it was so good. And like, I had leftovers. And even another place I tried, same thing, they gave me like a big ass thigh or something like that, or a chicken leg, I forgot. And again, the sauce, but this place, it wasn't as good as the first place, I will say that, but it was still good, and I still ate that shit up. But yeah, and it was only like $20 something, bro. And I did tip, but I didn't eat there, but I just tipped because I'm like, I gotta support my locals, y'all. Okay. And you're supporting locals too, and not these stupid ass food chains giving them power. that's the issue I have. Like, if they actually sold like real authentic food, it wouldn't be a problem. But these folks is not for the people, they for the money. And that's why you see McDonald's teaming up with every single baby mama celebrity, baby daddy celebrity, like all them foo-foo ass motherfucker industry motherfuckers, bro. And that's what's so annoying, bro. And all these people are just for money. Like, they just saying. Like, cool, support your art, like, but no. Go get some real fucking food, y'all. And experiment. Like, for real. There's some good ass food out here, y'all. But yeah. Let me stop. And I'm just saying it's cheaper too. It is. Instead of spending your money every single day at a fast food place, you could be saving your money and then treat yourself at the end of the week or something. And you'll have more food for groceries, real food. You know what I'm saying? And you'll also be learning how to be resourceful and cook and tap into your roots. It all connects, y'all. And once you get better at cooking, I'm telling you, like, cooking doesn't honestly take that long, you know, depending what you're cooking. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to, like, also plan to. I'm telling you, it connects all together. Cooking will truly get you right. I explained this in a video already too, how cooking has helped me when it comes to like real world shit, you know, when it comes to timing, when it comes to planning, budgeting, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, and yo, this, bro, I got like the callus, the blisters or whatever. This one was kind of peeling off because yesterday, me and the homies, we were like doing flips and shit outside, and I'm learning how to do a one-hand cartwheel finally. But the homies shared like some tips with me because I never like really looked up how to do a one-hand cartwheel. But I would try it, but I didn't know like the techniques or the tips, and I just never looked it up. I just was focused on my flexibility more. But he gave me some tips, and then now I'm starting to do it, but I'm getting better. But then we went on some like monkey bar shits. And bro, I fucked my shit up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get that upper body strength. I ain't gonna lie. I'm weak on the upper body. I ain't gonna lie on that. Like I'm deep, like I'm not like weak, but man, I need to get up there. You feel me? I just want to tone up. I ain't trying to. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just get a little, so I could do a little pull up or something. You know what I'm saying? The eating, you know, but it's really the working it out that's really the hard part on the consistency. Food ain't a problem for me. I could eat, you know what I mean? But anyways, let me be quiet now. I hope you enjoyed this video and tap in to your roots, okay? Learn how to feed yourself, cuz I'm telling you, you can do it. It takes time, bro. It took me time to figure out my little groove, my little sauce when it comes to cooking. I'm telling y'all, I started cooking at a younger age and stuff. Just due to how I grew up, we didn't eat out and this and that like that. Because like, one thing, it was a privilege. Second thing, poverty. Third thing, my mom was in the crib, you know, and she would have to cook and stuff. That's just how it is growing up, you know, for some people, like, yeah. So tap in, y'all. Tap in. Truly, it's never too late, and it's gonna take time, but you can't be hard on yourself, you know. and seek the help. Look for the help. Look for advice. You know what I'm saying? And keep trying. It's trial and error. Like I said, I fucked up on some food before. I truly have. And I truly have, y'all. But stay blessed.